didn't really have an idea of like building a brand and building a community, but I thought it'd be fun just to share my recipes that I was cooking at home, share my videos on YouTube, like the workouts, and it's grown into such a big thing, and I'm now reaching people all over the world with my content. Sorry, 10 seconds to go. Last 10 seconds. I launched my boot camp, hoping that 20 or 30 people would turn up, and on the first day I got there, nobody turned up. But I never gave up. I believed that if I just kept coming back, that someone would come. And I just applied that mentality of like, just keep coming back. Like one more day, one more person will come. It was a multi-million-pound business in the first 2 years. And obviously with the introduction of social media, it gave me an amazing platform to really reach out to people all over the world. I'm Joe Wicks, founder of The Body Coach, and this is my hustle. Trying to do big explosive jumps off the ground. Excellent. It's okay to have a little break. I got into fitness at a really young age. I remember being in, primary school, which is elementary school, and I was just always running around, always doing sport, exercise. I felt like I had to release this energy. I couldn't focus in math and science and English, but when I was, when I was doing sport and PE, like, I wanted to be there. So they really kind of harnessed that energy, and I really knew from a young age that I wanted to do something in sports. Thank you so much for taking part in the Body Coach TV. So I then decided to become a personal trainer. So I studied for like a few months. I did like an online course, and I became a personal trainer. And then that really started my career in fitness. And I launched with the name The Body Coach because I sat down with a piece of paper and I wrote down all these ideas around health and fitness and movement. And I just came up with this word, The Body Coach, because I thought it kind of encompassed everything. Okay, excellent. Final 10 seconds. The Body Coach timeline really started in 2012, the summer of 2012. In London, I launched my first outdoor boot camp with the aim of just getting, 10, 20, 30 people in the local area to come along and experience my class. And that was as big as my visions were at the time. And more than once, so many times, there'd be nobody there. And it's like quite a difficult time because you thought, well, how am I gonna grow this business? I couldn't afford like marketing and, radio ads and TV ads. So I thought I'm just gonna start with the most basic form of advertising, which is like a flyer and just me meeting people face to face. And that grew. It took a long time, but that business grew. But there became a point when I was like, I felt like I wasn't reaching enough people, and I had this desire to want to connect and reach more people. So then came on social media and Instagram opening up video. It was a 15-second video at the time. So that was the first time I thought, right, I've got an idea that I'm going to share that hopefully people are going to follow along and actually enjoy. And it was a recipe video called Lean in 15, which meant a lean recipe in 15 seconds. And that kind of started an amazing thing because people were really engaging in the content. They were going to the store, they were buying the ingredients and going home and cooking the recipe.
You are gonna absolutely love this one.
So I've got the boot camps running and I've got the, the Instagram social media followings growing. And I thought, what an amazing way of kind of coaching people but via like an online program. So I released something called the 90-day plan, which was a 3-month program with recipes and workouts like tailored to the individual. Launched it and maybe like 10 people signed up, and then suddenly 100 people signed up, and then it was 1,000, and it just snowballed into this huge thing. And it was a multi-million-pound business in the first 2 years. And so that ran really successfully for about 5 years. But more recently, just before lockdown, we started to invest in an app. So I've kind of taken that product, if you like, and taken it on digital transformation. So now we have the Body Coach app. You sign up, you enter your age, your height, your weight and everything, and it uses that information to create a tailored meal plan. So the portions are perfectly tailored to you. The workouts are based on kind of beginner, intermediate, and advanced, and then you've got different types of meal plans. And at the end of each month, we ask you questions like, not just about your weight, it's about, how do you feel? Are you sleeping better? How is your mood? And we track the kind of mental health benefits of exercise, and that's a really unique part of it, I think. It came really from an understanding that people struggle with exercise, with food, with motivation. So I thought, why not take that, quite analog product that I had, which was a digital PDF, it got sent via email, to creating a fully fledged like iOS and Android app. I just thought, let's just take it on a digital transformation. Let's make it easier to follow. Let's make it more engaging and create better content and wonderful workouts and recipes that people are going to really use. So it's essentially a personal trainer in your pocket. All you've really got to do is just have the motivation to turn it on. If you can open it and just look and engage with it, I will get you through the rest of it. And so that's the biggest thing. I always say, just press play, like come into the app, choose a workout or choose a recipe, and you're gonna feel so much better for it. During lockdown, when that happened in the UK, I went live 5 days a week, every single day at 9 a.m. for a live workout on YouTube. And that was so successful, 100 million people took part. So it elevated the brand in such a way that I wasn't prepared for, I wasn't expecting it, because people that can't afford the app, they know they can still train with me on YouTube, so I've never turned my back on that. I've always believed if I continue to share the free content, at least people can still access it. So I think I'm very purpose driven as opposed to profit driven, and I think that's an important part of the story, I think. So I'm making one of my favourite recipes from the Body Coach app. It's my shrimp and chorizo stir fry with some lovely veg. You've got some sort of sriracha, so a little bit spicy. Just a really quick recipe that you can make, you know, in 10 minutes, and it tastes fantastic. I'm really a self-taught cook, so I just started, you know, sharing recipes at home. I was on my iPhone just filming them and sharing them on Instagram, and that really started something huge on social media, because I was like, you know, first of all, there's no one watching, and then suddenly I had like 10,000 followers, then 20,000, and when I had 50,000 followers, I got approached by a book publisher to release a cookbook. My first book was called Lean in 15, and it's the second best-selling cookbook of all time in the UK. I had no vision for it, but when I started sharing the recipes, I realized people loved it. I thought, yeah, why not try a cookbook? Why not give it a go? And then it led into that. My whole mission around food, my whole philosophy around food is just quick, simple home cooking. So, you know, 15, 20-minute meals that anyone can find the time to do. A stir fry, you can just throw in any of your favorite veg, and it's quick. I think people struggle to eat healthy because they just don't have the time. So making food accessible and simple and quick is the most important thing, and it also has to taste good. So we've got some lovely herbs, we've got some coriander, some salt and pepper, and a little bit of sriracha. So a little bit of a chili spice to it, a little bit of a kick. And that's it. Look, a really quick example of a really healthy recipe made in like under 15 minutes. And that is my lovely shrimp and chorizo pasta. Super quick, super tasty. And that's the kind of meal that's gonna energize you and get you feeling great. And also, you know, keep you healthy and lean. This is delicious. I mean, it smells amazing. Because the minute you lose self-confidence, it's game over. You really have to have the self-belief that you're gonna achieve something. My favorite quote is something that my dad said to me when I was a younger teenager. He said to me, and it stuck in my head forever. He said, if you're gonna miss the bus, miss it running. And I realized in that moment that sometimes you are gonna miss the bus, but if you don't try and work on your goals or try and achieve something, you're never gonna do it. So I think that was just something that stuck in my head, because if you believe you're gonna get the bus, if you believe you might get there, you'll actually try and you'll run. But if you have no self-belief and you don't even attempt, then you're never gonna actually achieve anything. And I think you can apply that to relationships, to business, to everything in life. Like, you know, if you're gonna miss the bus, miss it running, have a go, do your best, and you can't go wrong, I think. My hustle to me personally means having a vision, right? A vision and a belief and a real goal, or something that seems maybe out of reach, like a moonshot, but believing in it and never ever giving up. Because when you truly are purpose driven and you spend your life and you dedicate your energy to, you know, helping other people, whatever it may be, or whatever you want to do in your life, and you focus on it consistently, you can really have an amazing impact on the world. You know, the hustle is not about staying up all night and exhausting yourself and burning out. It's about just having a real purpose-driven goal that adds value to people's lives. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And to see more inspiring stories like mine, don't forget to hit like and subscribe today.